What's up, everybody? Caleb here again. I'm sorry I've been MIA for the past week. I've been moving out of my college dorm. You know, it being summer, college kids have to move back home. I'm not home currently. I am currently house sitting with my girlfriend in Dayton, Tennessee. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, if any of you guys don't know. But aside from that, today I will be making for you guys a little kitchen how-to using Nutella, which is one of my favorite, I guess, bread spreads. But this is a little bit something creative. I'm sure there are plenty of people out here who know how to do this. It's just something I learned how to do and use a lot. So without further ado, you're going to need for this Nutella, milk, doesn't really matter what kind of milk, I'm just using organic reduced fat, and then salt. I have, or salt, butter. I have unsalted butter. Some people can use salted, it just depends on your, I guess, taste, how you like your chocolate, etc. But you might ask what these three items combined would make. In fact, they make a really, really good chocolate sauce. But you have to be careful with the way you cook it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. First, you're going to start off by getting a pan. I have a small little saucepan. You don't need much. I'm not making much. You're going to turn your stove on to about, I don't know, medium heat. You don't want to burn chocolate, and chocolate's really easy to burn. Put it in there. Make sure it's balanced all out right. Then you're going to want to get some sort of plastic mixing spoon. This one works. I would recommend plastic or maybe a rubber spatula. If I had a rubber spatula, I'd show you what that was, but this will work for now. You're going to start with your butter. You're going to open it up. Of course, I haven't. Pull out a stick. You're not going to need a whole stick for this, not much at all, actually. Just pull it out. Unwrap it, of course. Let me go get a knife. You're going to take your knife. You see this? You see how they have little labels here, little marks? 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoon. Show it's getting nice and hot. You're going to want to go right at about the 1 or 2 tablespoons, just depending on how buttery you want it. I'm going to go with 1, a little bit healthier. And just cut it off right there. Then just plop that down in there. Let that melt. Maybe turn this down a little bit more. And just use the knife as I'm doing, and just kind of run the butter through, get a nice even layer, get it all melted. If you can see that, it melts on the bottom, gets a nice, you can just do this if you want. Eventually the butter will form a liquid barrier, kind of. This is also going to add flavor, because you want a really rich chocolate sauce. Then go ahead and open up your Nutella and your milk. I'm going to use a different spoon for the Nutella just because it's a big mess. So one will be for mixing, one will be for actually getting the Nutella out. It's kind of personal preference on this one, on how much you want actually in your chocolate sauce. It's not a huge deal. It's not like end of the world. If you feel like you haven't put enough, just add more. If you feel like you put too much, just add more of the other items on the list. It's really, actually a very simple recipe, whereas chocolate sauce is usually incredibly hard to make because chocolate's so easy to burn. But the fact that it's a Nutella means it already has plenty of other, things added to the mix. I'm going to stir that. As you can tell, I'll show it to you here one second. I'm going to lean it towards you. It starts to melt almost immediately. If you could smell this, you guys would be going nuts right now. Then's the milk. The milk's just kind of, 1, to help it from keep burning, 2, to thicken it a little bit. Just very little milk. Not a lot at all. It starts to boil almost immediately. You just mix it in with the Nutella. You can even probably turn it down a little bit more. I would suggest probably progressively turning it down more and more as you go on. You're just going to stir and keep stirring. Make sure to let all that liquid mix into the middle because it'll burn. You have to stir this. Chocolate is so easily burned. You'll ask anyone who tries to microwave Skittles or M&Ms or something like that. They will tell you they burn almost always. Microwave equals bad idea for chocolate. Just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more milk here. This is really dark. Just keep stirring. While we're stirring, I'm going to go ahead and remind you guys that I will actually be at the beach in St. George Island, Florida next week, starting the 19th and leaving the 26th. If any of you guys see me and know me by face, go ahead and say hello. I know I'm not that popular on YouTube, but hell, if anyone knows who I am, I'm down there. And like I said, I'm also walking around Dayton, Tennessee right now. Just know that feel free to talk to me and suggest things actually in person. Give me your YouTube name, though, if you suggest things in person. That way I can actually credit you with the suggestion on YouTube. Also, don't forget to comment. We take suggestions. I love to try new things, so if you guys really want to comment with a suggestion of something that you've always wanted to see made, I can either do it with minimal supplies, with maximal supplies, minimal time, maximum time, you know what I mean? I can do either more survival or more just like how to. I can also, I'm a registered car mechanic, so if you guys ever have a problem with one of your cars, vehicles, let me know. I'm thinking about just doing how-tos on that anyways, so as to just be able to put my profession out on the on my channel. I'm also thinking about doing some video game walkthroughs, playthroughs, just gameplays. I love to play video games, and my laptop is pretty good for that. I also have a 360, but I don't currently have the device used to record. So as soon as I can get that, I'll start doing Xbox 360, but I might start out with PC. Games like Arma 2, stuff like that. Anyways, as you can see, it's actually turned into a really nice sauce. It's got a really nice brown color. It's really, really smooth. It's not burned. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because whatever you're going to put it on, you can always reheat it now that it's made. Just remember, as I said, it was just a scoop of Nutella, a tablespoon of butter, a little bit of milk. I would say maybe half a cup at most. That's all I used. The more you use, the more, more Nutella and butter you use, the more milk you're going to need. Especially the more Nutella you use, you're going to need milk. This balances out and keeps it from burning. Thank you guys for watching. As always, remember to thumb this up and subscribe for more. I may make a video later today on how to make French toast to pour this on. Anyways, remember to comment with suggestions, and as always, have a good day, guys.